Hi there, I'm Alicia Malone, and welcome to Summer Romance on TCM. Today we have a great romantic comedy drama that features three love stories and blends complicated family dynamics with opera. From 1987, it's the very unique Moonstruck, directed by Norman Jewison. The Oscar winning screenplay was written by playwright John Patrick Shanley and was originally titled The Bride and the Wolf. Norman Jewison wasn't too excited about that title, but he was captured by the script, writing in his autobiography that there was something grand, operatic, and terribly human about the story and the way the characters behaved. Jewison met with Shanley, and the two discussed the themes of the story, especially the influence the moon has on the characters' behavior. This led to the new title, Moonstruck. Set in New York and focusing on an Italian-American family, the story centers on the daughter, Loretta, played by Cher, a sensible woman set to marry for a second time to her boring but reliable boyfriend, Johnny, played by Danny Aiello. Johnny has to travel to Italy to look after his ailing mother, but asks Loretta to contact his estranged brother Ronnie, played by Nicolas Cage, and invite him to their wedding. Jewison knew that Cher would be the perfect choice to play Loretta. She had already proven her talents as an actress in films like Robert Altman's Come Back to the Five and Dime, Jimmy Dean, and Mike Nichols' Silkwood, for which she had been Oscar nominated. Cher was worried about not being Italian-American, but Jewison assured her that she would get help with the language and the accent, and as long as she did the part from her heart, she'd be fantastic. And she was, winning the Best Actress Academy Award, one of the film's 3 Oscar wins. Also with Oscar-winning Olympia Dukakis and Oscar-nominated Vincent Gardenia, enjoy Moonstruck from 1987. It's easy to see why Moonstruck has become a classic romance with a well-crafted script that perfectly captures a specific family dynamic and compelling performances from the cast, especially Cher, Olympia Dukakis, and Nicolas Cage. Cage was just 22 at the time and near the beginning of his film acting career. He had changed his last name from Coppola, not wanting to trade in on his famous director uncle Francis Ford Coppola, and he had appeared in films like Valley Girl, Peggy Sue Got Married, and Raising Arizona. Cage wasn't a proven box office draw, but director Norman Jewison believed in him, and Cher went to bat for him. She'd seen Peggy Sue Got Married and believed Cage was the only choice for Ronnie. She even agreed to do Cage's screen test with him, and although they each had different approaches to acting, they shared mutual admiration, got along well, and respected how committed they were to their roles. Both Cher and Olympia Dukakis won Oscars for their performances. And speaking of Oscar winners, up next we'll watch Elizabeth Taylor in the role that won her first Academy Award. It's a 1960 drama also starring Lawrence Harvey and Eddie Fisher.
Next on TCM, Butterfield 8, then June Bride, and later, In Which We Serve. TCM goes down with the ship today.